AI's big week, diagnoses, faces, and a little confusion. This week, AI has been busy trying to take over the medical world, but in a good way. Scientists found out that while AI is super smart at diagnosing diseases from textbook perfect descriptions, it gets a bit confused when patients describe their symptoms in their own words. Let's call this the AI miscommunication mishap. It's like asking a robot to understand your grandma's cooking instructions. Good luck with that. American Journal of Human Genetics. But wait, AI also scored a big win in what we're dubbing the face reading wizardry. An AI model managed to diagnose Marfan syndrome, a tricky genetic disorder, just by analyzing facial photos. Yup, AI is basically becoming a medical Sherlock Holmes with nothing but a picture to solve the case. Who knew selfies could be so useful? Genes, the tiny things that make big differences. Now, onto some tiny stuff that makes a huge impact. Your genes. Scientists have been busy uncovering the brain drain mystery. They found a bunch of genetic clues related to normal pressure hydrocephalus, a rare brain condition that mostly bothers the elderly. Figuring this out is like finding the missing pieces of a really annoying puzzle that's been lying around forever. Then there's the heart's genetic tripwire. Researchers discovered that some unlucky people have genetic variants that mess with their hearts. Literally. These variants are like the banana peels of the cardiovascular world, making people more prone to heart disease. But now that we know, maybe we can stop slipping. Nature Cardiovascular Research, and in a move we'll call Shaking Up Parkinson's, scientists uncovered new genetic culprits behind Parkinson's disease. It's like finding out who's been sneaking cookies from the jar. All those rare genetic variants now have their fingerprints all over the case. NPJ Parkinson's disease. In another twist, the mouse autism surprise showed that knocking out a gene called ASTN2 in mice led them to develop autism like traits. Poor mice, but hey, at least we're getting closer to understanding autism, one gene at a time. Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Genomics in the clinic, a few bright spots. Now, let's talk about some cool ways genomics is being used to help real people. First up, the PARP power up story. A kid with neuroblastoma, a tough cancer, got a PARP inhibitor, and guess what? It worked. It's like genomics just found the cheat code to beat the cancer boss level. New England Journal of Medicine. Also, in the world of sequencing sensibility, new guidelines have been rolled out to help doctors make sense of next gen sequencing data. Think of it as a new manual that makes sure everyone's on the same page, because nobody likes following the wrong instructions, especially in medicine. Annals of Oncology. Big discoveries and a few quirky ones. In the Brain Time Machine project, researchers used deep learning to figure out how brains age. They studied almost 50,000 people's brains and might just help us turn back the clock, or at least slow it down a bit. Forget anti aging creams, this is next level stuff. Nature Medicine. Then there's the super stem cell booster. Scientists took a drug that's already used for cancer patients and found it could make blood stem cells work even better. It's like giving your stem cells a shot of espresso. Now they're wide awake and ready to get to work. And let's not forget the UK's genetic treasure map. Using data from over 78,000 people, researchers created a new reference panel for the UK Biobank. It's bigger, better, and more diverse than ever, kind of like upgrading from an old flip phone to the latest smartphone. Lastly, the vapor versus smoker showdown revealed that both smokers and vapors mess up their epigenomes in similar ways. But here's the kicker. Vapors get hit in the same spot that's linked to cancer from smoking. It's like discovering that both superheroes and villains have the same weakness. Yikes. American Journal of Respiratory Cell and Molecular Biology.